Sub-Saharan Africa is considered one of the most affected region by climate change, but understanding how health systems, which people rely on when they are affected, adapt is challenging as the climate and health nexus is dominated by impact studies. That's why we conducted this study to understand how health systems in sub-Saharan Africa are adapting to climate change threats. So we review the literature on adaptation in sub-Saharan Africa, and then next, please. And then analyze an adaptation policy-making process and formulate recommendation. To achieve that, we use a multi-method study design, combining a literature review, sorry, can you text me? Or I can press it. So to achieve that, we use a multi-method study design combining a scoping review with a case study. With the scoping review, we capture the adaptation measures in sub-Saharan Africa, and the case study provided an in-depth account of adaptation policy-making process in Benin. So this is a detail of the case study. Can you help me, please? This is too. Oh, I can. Okay. So we define the case as adaptation measures in the health sector in Benin, and the unit of analysis was the Health Sector National Adaptation Plan. So it was the main data source, and we used the health policy triangle to analyze the data. So as a result, the first finding was that the adaptation literature in sub-Saharan Africa, the body of literature is juvenile and slim, with a few articles that were included. And as you can see, most of the articles are generated by authors from Europe and South Africa. The other finding was that the health system in sub-Saharan Africa are adapting through action within 7 domains that I have listed here. Mitigation was conceptualized as an adaptation domain. So what we found as adaptation measures in sub-Saharan Africa overlap with adaptation measures that we have seen in the Benin case study. And that is explained by the heavy role of global governance as you can see there, those are the actors that were involved in the adaptation policy-making process in Benin. And from the ideational, the financial and technical power asymmetry, they heavily influence the policy-making process, and that leads to policy mimicry across countries. I detail here the national adaptation process in Benin. In summary, it is a 10-year national adaptation plan with health as one of the 8 prioritized sectors. In conclusion, the climate crisis is a health crisis, and the health system needs to stretch its sphere of influence to help determining sectors, including the political and economical determinants of health. Thank you very much for your attention.